Hello, and thank you for tuning in to the Random Word of the Day. My name is Apostle Cedric White, and I'm so excited to come to you today concerning what we're talking about today. Today we're talking about as a man thinketh, so is he. I was sitting there and I was speaking with the Father, and we were talking about what really defiles a man, or what makes a man or a woman, for that case, defile themselves. And what me and the Lord were talking about is that it's the internal thinking of that person that defiles them. What do I mean? That means that you are defiled by what you deal with internally. If your mindset is off internally, is if your view on holiness is off internally, what's going to happen? Most likely, you're going to be a person that lives life loosely. So we focus so much on the outward appearances and what we do outwardly that shows ourselves to be holy. But the truth of the matter is, what makes you holy is what goes on the inside. And the Lord wants you to focus on, as he talks about in Proverbs 23:7, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, says he to thee, but his heart is far from thee. What he was really saying is, though outwardly it seems like you're living a life that's holy and upright before God, but internally you're fighting an internal battle. What the Lord told me to do is to tell you this: focus on living a holy life inside. Not so much what you see on the outside, but what you see on the inside. Focus on cleaning your heart, making sure that your heart is right towards all men, and your heart is right towards living holy, and your heart is right toward God. So you deal with the emotional or internal things inside the heart. Make sure your heart is right. See, because God doesn't look so much on what you do on the outside, but he looks more on what happens in your heart. So today, as you go about your daily activity and you think of the random word of the day, Lord, keep my heart clean. Create in me a clean heart, O God. Make me a new creature inside. Not so much as on the outside, but make me a new creature on the inside. Now, as we switch to the thought of the day, it is not stealing. The devil is not stealing if you give him legal access. I want you to ponder on that today. The devil is not stealing from you if you give him legal access. Listen, if you enjoyed the random word of the day, this is something we're going to attempt to do daily. As the Lord gives me a word, I will release it this way. If you want to connect with Cedric White Ministries, know what's going on with us, you can visit our website at www.cedricwhiteministries.org. That's www.cedricwhiteministries.org. If you want to sow a seed, there's a PayPal link for you to sow a seed there. We're asking that those who will sow a seed of $40. A seed of $40. And upon me receiving notification that you sent a seed, I will be calling you back and praying with you personally. What does that mean? You have to leave me a contact number now in the notes section for me to get in touch with you. I would love to call you back and pray and release the power of that seed into your life. And remember, the healing power of the Lord is upon you, and you never have to be without it. Lord, thank you for the anointing. My name is Apostle White. I'll see you tomorrow.